Hello, my beautiful people. Like, share, and subscribe. So I'm sure most of you Nigerians know who Deziani is. She used to be a former minister of petroleum, who stole a lot of Nigerians' money. But now she's sick with cancer, and she's begging the president now, who is Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to return to die in Nigeria. And she's saying she's in stage 2 cancer or thereabouts, and she's begging the present president to allow her come back. By the way, she was president under Goodluck, Johnathan, and based on what I'm reading from the information, she's alleging that she actually stole Nigerians' money to the tune of almost $9 billion, and she's begging that she should come back, that she would atone for her sins. And but what she's basically saying in the news is that she kept this money with Dauda Lawal, the present governor of Zamfara. That is $9 billion. And she claims she kept this money when he was executive director of First Bank Nigeria PLC. And she's claiming that this Mr. Dauda, who is governor of Zamfara, is no longer picking her phone calls and is even working with the UK police to put her under surveillance. Money she entrusted to her, and she's claiming that maybe this Mr. Dauda, who is the present governor of Zamfara, wants her to die so that he will claim the money. Nigeria is a heaven for criminal entities to flourish. Now, imagine if Deziani, a minister, ex-minister under Johnathan, stole $9 billion. How much would you think Abacha stole? How much do you think Buhari stole? How much do you think Johnathan stole? That is why I still maintain that Johnathan is one of the worst presidents we had. Because if Johnathan was a good president, how could a minister under you steal $9 billion? Are you telling me that Johnathan was not aware when the stealing was going? And some of you don't know how much is $9 billion. Ethiopia, a big country, I think the second most populated country in Africa, built their dam for $6 billion. And everybody donated, almost all the civil servants. I think Ethiopia is the second most populated country in Africa. Everyone coined in to donate $6 billion for them to build the biggest dam in Africa to power electricity that they will sell to even their neighbors and generate enough electricity for Ethiopia. Now, just a minister under Johnathan stole $9 billion. Now imagine how much the Minister of Aviation under Buhari stole in the name of Nigeria Air, the census people, the rice pyramid people, and all manner of criminality that was going on under Buhari. Imagine how much Tinubu must have stolen under Lagos coffer. Imagine how much Tinubu must have stolen under Lagos coffer. Now Tinubu's son is buying properties here and there. The evidences are everywhere, but some of you choose to be blind. Imagine how much all the governors in Nigeria has been stealing, from Ibori to Alemesiye, and tomorrow these people will gather in a congregation and some of you will start clapping for them. These are people you're supposed to start thinking about the French Revolution or which other type of the Russian Revolution. These are the people you're supposed to be praying that this revolution happen quickly so that the revolution will judge them. But many of you will sit down and clap for people destroying your lives. $9 billion can improve Nigeria electricity or almost totally fix it. You know what $9 billion can do in Nigeria electricity? You know that $9 billion can even float 6 cities and even add a railway or thereabout. But $9 billion can stop hunger or reduce hunger or almost end it to zero in Nigeria. If this $9 billion was distributed properly, maybe there won't be insecurity as much as it is. All our roads that has killed people, it would have been maybe third. But some of you go about praising these politicians. It shall never be well with all of you, wishing these politicians well or having any sympathy on them. In fact, when I read this news initially, I didn't want to read the news. It was when I now saw the money that she's saying she entrusted to the current governor of Zamfara that my brain got crazy. $9 billion, not 9 million naira. $9 billion. That's what she gave the governor to hide for him. So that means this governor has been aware of the money that Deziani kept for him. Now, I want to tell Tinubu, because this governor, I think he has a court case. I think they still have to go to the Supreme Court because they are contesting his position. Tinubu, because this is where criminality should cancel criminality, because Tinubu, the present president of Nigeria, is also a criminally minded person. He should remove the governor, bring in Deziani, and look for, because Tinubu has bought all the judges and everything. For Nigerian judiciary right now is under Bola Ahmed Tinubu, a former certificate forger and a drug baron. Tinubu should allow Deziani to come back, use the judiciary to remove the governor, get $9 billion, and maybe at the end of the day, put two of them in jail, or maybe amnesty, get the $9 billion and use it to do one or two major projects in this country, maybe fix electricity. That $9 billion can go a long way in improving a lot of things. It's not money to share, it's money to involve in a capital project, especially electricity, while you're trying to improve security and the rest. Because the Nigerian empire is a criminal setup. $9 billion this money. Anytime, I didn't want to read this news, but when I saw the amounts involved, my heart bled. My heart was in pain. This woman is currently having a court case with the UK government for money laundering. Our politicians, I saw the other day, Dino Malaya was driving a car and mocking Nigerians to work hard. How did Malaya make his money? It was through politics. Maybe he invested the money and it yielded him good return, but initial this thing was in politics. It shall never be well with 98% of our politicians in this country. They keep on looting and mocking us in the face. Now, some people will see this figure and you're not angry. Now, imagine how much Emefiele has stolen. Imagine how much all the ministers under Buhari stole. And some of you will now have the temerity to come and tell us not to get angry. Elders, useless elders. Now she has cancer. Now Nigeria is their graveyard. Now she wants to come to Nigeria to die. That's why she's begging the president. Now she's saying she's a born-again Christian. Born again my foot. She's supposed to go to jail. But maybe if she returns the $9 billion, maybe she could be granted amnesty because it's a criminal empire. Now I say understanding why Suworo gets angry at some of these things. Some of you don't know what $9 billion can do. $9 billion can improve, can even reduce the Japa syndrome happening in Nigeria. Our Nigerian politicians deserve hell. They deserve the French Revolution. They deserve the Russian Revolution style. They don't deserve anything good in life. They are supposed to experience sorrow, tears, and blood. Reading this news, I pray that the heavenly host will galvanize Nigerians to revolute against these murderers, these criminals all over the country. Is an empire, from ex-governors looting and stealing to ex-ministers. In fact, it's a heaven for stealing, looting, and all manner of criminality. Now, oh God, just reading the news, I feel pissed off. Imagine what this money can do for agricultural revolution in Nigeria. If you want to mechanize agriculture, from storage facilities to bringing in agricultural tractors and machines, imagine what it will do. These people plundered Nigerians into poverty, from Obasanjo to Buhari to what's his name, Johnathan. All criminals. There's nothing you will tell me. So are you telling me that Johnathan was not aware where this woman was stealing this money? Which job did this woman do that she has $9 billion? Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Now she wants to die. She wants to return to the cemetery called Nigeria. That is their cemetery for dying. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. What do you think $9 billion can do? You maybe can Google it and ask Google, what do you think $9 billion can do? You understand? What can it build? Infrastructural projects it can do. Let me know your thoughts. Are you angry with this sum? Do you think Tinubu should grant her amnesty? Now she's dying of cancer to come to Nigeria. And this cancer, I wish it on all Nigerian politicians who have destroyed Nigeria. I wish it on all of them, not single one missing. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section.